Okay, so if you're using the periodic table, there are a couple of numbers you need to understand. When you look at the periodic table, you'll see the symbol for the element and the name usually written underneath. And you'll see two numbers, little number at the bottom and big number at the top. The little number at the bottom we call the atomic number. This is the number of protons that are in that particular element. Now that's the unique thing about that element. So for example, nitrogen always has 7 protons. Now if there are 7 protons in an atom, that means there are also 7 electrons because they have to have equal numbers in atoms. The number at the top is the mass number. This is the bigger number, and that is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons, which are the other particles in the centre of the nucleus. So if I want to know the number of protons in an atom, I look at the number at the bottom. If I want to know the number of electrons, I look at the bottom. If I want to know the number of neutrons, I have to take away the big number from the little number. So for this one, if I want to know how many neutrons there are, I have to do 14 take away 7, which in this case is 7 neutrons. So a couple of other examples. Over here we've got fluorine, so the number at the bottom is the number of protons, so I've got 9 protons. I have 9 electrons, because those numbers have to be the same, and 19 take away 9, I have 10 neutrons. For bromine, I have 35 protons, because that's the number at the bottom. I have to have the same number of electrons, and 80 minus 35 is 45 neutrons. And lastly, potassium, which has got the symbol K, has 19 protons, because that's the number at the bottom, 19 electrons, because those numbers have to be the same, and 20 neutrons.